Today I want to speak about how we can choose to value ourselves and how this choice has an impact on your health, your relationship, and your material abundance. And maybe you've been on this expansion that has been happening in the background without you noticing consciously that it is already unfolding and happening for you. I'll give you an example of my personal life so that you can relate to what I'm saying here. 10 years ago, I chose to let go of the attachment to money so that I could prioritize my time. So I chose to value my time more than I valued the quest for more money. And I chose to work 4 days a week in circumstances that felt more expensive than my previous circumstance. I was working from home with people, heart-centered people, self-honest and willing people. And this environment was much better than the prior environment I was in. And I chose to ask for a raise every year. And my salary when I left was $48 per hour to work 26 hours per week, and that was providing me some ease, some abundance. I had some vacation time, and even that became too small. And I did not realize at the time that I was choosing myself, that I was choosing to choose myself over the idea of lack. And I chose to let go of that job and step into a career where I have no ceiling. As a coach, there is no ceiling to my salary. I don't have to be paid. I'm not paid by the hour, in fact. And that was a scary choice because I had to choose myself, to trust myself, and to know that if I stepped in this, everything would unfold more harmoniously for me. That was a very, very big step, but one that I felt pushed to do by my intuition. I could not endure the little golden cage that I had created. It became too small, even though it was a beautiful golden cage. It was still yet not the freedom I was looking for. And real freedom is realizing that lack does not exist. But when our mind is focusing on lack, it creates lack. So we live the perception that we choose, unconsciously choose. So I had unconsciously chosen a ceiling with the hourly rate. And then I felt pushed and guided to choose something else, which felt more exciting, more expanding. And today I can say that I have success. I receive more money than I ever did, and I work less than I ever did. But I'm not paid by the hour. I dropped the belief that I am paid by the hour. I'm paid by the value I bring. I'm highly paid by the value I bring through my presence. And that is, if that's true for me, that is true for you too. But I had to value my presence and my time more than I valued money. And paradoxically, now I receive a lot. With less and less effort, I receive more and more. So maybe that's something you've already on the path of revealing. You're already letting go of the belief in chasing something external that will bring you happiness, that will bring you fulfillment. And you are ready to step into the ease and effortless abundance that already is. How to recognize abundance already is. If you have a limiting belief inside of yourself, say for example, I never get invited to anything, people don't enjoy my presence. If that's my belief, then I will find proof on the outside that will prove this belief. if I am not conscious that I am carrying this belief, all I am living is the proof of it that reinforced the belief. That belief was taken upon you unconsciously at some point. Something might have happened in your life that made you believe that. And that belief, when it became unconscious, is running your decision and your life. It's the same with everything: love, health, relationship, everything. Money, everything. Your belief that you are carrying are being reinforced by the brain filtering out anything else other than that belief. So you might be invited to join people, but disregard it, or even not join, believing that you're not appreciated. And that creates your reality. If I unsubscribe from that belief, I choose to believe something else that is not that. I choose to believe my presence is enough. There is nothing I need to figure out, and it's fun to be with me. It's fun. It's fun to be with me, and then I become fun to be with. The mirror reflects it back at me, and it reinforced this new expensive belief, which is not a contracted belief. So you make a difference between limitation and unlimitedness. It's unlimited. So we take what is already unlimited and we create an experience of limitation with it. That's why I'm saying you are the infinite being having a finite experience. You're not the small me that you believe yourself to be. The small me, believing to be separate, to be someone who has to make things happen, who has to effort, who has to belong, who has to be acknowledged and approved, is not real. This me that you believe yourself to be is not real. It's a mental construct that you've been rehearsing for so long that you don't even realize it's not real. From the point of view of the infinite being that you are, why not have the most luxurious, most joyful and expensive and fun and peaceful and exciting adventure in your life? What is preventing you to have that? Mass consciousness. You believe, it's possible that you believe that you should be like everyone else. That the norm, if the norm in my career was $32 per hour, there were many people below at 25, 20, struggling to believe they could have more. And yet I was at the 48 ceiling. I went to the highest I could in my career, in that frame of reference. And then I let go of that frame of reference and I chose something where there is no frame of reference. The frame of reference that you are choosing is not real. It's the standard mass consciousness frame. But you're not the standard. Every one of us is the infinite being. So the standard is a collective belief. So what I'm saying is you don't have to fit in the standard. It's okay to step out of the box. It's okay. You can value your time. If I value my time is $1 million per second. What does that mean? There is nothing of this world that is worth me self-sacrificing my self-integrity, my heart's joy. Nothing of this world is worth self-sacrificing my heart's joy. And then, at what price do I feel excited to serve? Love is flowing from inside out. There is enough love so that you don't need to chase it from the outside. Abundance is flowing from inside out. There is so much abundance that you don't need to chase it, as if it is outside of yourself. And how to recognize it is already inside. Oh, give me a sec. Ginger, come on. Look around you. Look at the infinite abundance of shape and form. Infinite. There is not one leaf in this tree that is the same as the other leaf. And it's not even the same as it was yesterday or even a second ago. The light is different. When you go to the grocery store, there is abundance of food. You're not hunting. You're going there and it's all served in front of you. It's available for you. When you pay your electricity bill, are you saying it's expensive or are you saying thank you? Thank you so much, electricity. Electricity is abundance. It gives us the warmth in our apartment. It gives us internet, this phone, light. Being grateful for electricity, being grateful for the air you breathe, being grateful that you have a body. You have a body. I mean, how amazing is that? You have a body to experience life, to walk on the earth. Okay, give me a sec. I have to pass here. Okay, Jen. Okay. I'll have her near me. Yeah, Ginger is here. Au pied. Here, au pied. Yeah, good girl. Come on. You're a good girl. Good girl. Look at her. It's abundance. This is abundance. Abundance of love, abundance of joy. You're already in the theater of abundance. There is enough for everyone. There is enough air for everyone. You're not taking anything from anyone when you breathe the air. When you spend money, when you receive money, you're not taking anything from anyone. You are circulating energy. The more appreciation and gratitude you have, the more humility you have, the more you receive. It's amazing. The more humility, you are not the doer. Oops. You're not the doer. Life is bringing all idea, all creativity, all creation, everything that comes through your crown, that gets to be created through you, is life creating through you. A book is being written, you're not the doer of the book. You are being downloaded, the book. You receive it. And then you share it in the world, which is a giving of energy, and the world reflected back at you with abundance. Money, connection, collaboration. You can live in the miraculous. It already is the miraculous. The only thing that are in the way are your beliefs. Unsubscribe from these beliefs and you are free. Look at that. There is a reality where I could be working hard, trying, but I'm here. There is a reality where I could wallow in self-pity, but I am here, living this dream. This is the dream of my choosing. This is my choice of heaven on earth. So you can design the circumstance of your life exactly as you want them to be without being attached to having them. Allowing life to give you that or even more. But if you have no clarity, if you're not able to dream, nothing will be created. It's all just without a direction. You can set coordinates. I would really enjoy this. I would enjoy supporting people in my hide-skit container for them to receive more abundance. My happiness is their happiness, and I can create it through seeing the joy, the love, and the abundance of everyone involved, including myself. Even my partner benefits that. Because when I am in abundance, he benefits my abundance. He benefits my joy. He relaxes into this ease. Your abundance is the liberation of the world. Not trying to change the world is not going to work. Change your inner self, and your outer world will reflect it back at you. So we are the world. We collectively create the world from our collective belief. It's going to be hard to change the collective if we're not changing ourselves. It's about letting go of the distortion of our mind, which is presenting to us a world of lack of love, lack of money, lack of energy, lack of inspiration. Of course, when we are dwelling in self-pity, we have no energy and nothing is created. Your energy is so tight and contracted that nothing can penetrate. No inspiration, no idea, no energy, no money. Nothing can penetrate the density. You have to open it. Open yourself to this. It's not too good to be true. It is true. The only thing that says it's too good to be true is thought and belief. Even if you are just on the fence and you're like, maybe this is true. I'm here to tell you that maybe is enough, because there's a little crack where the light can penetrate. If there is no maybe, it's just a no, you're gonna be repelled by discontent. But maybe, trust the maybe. If there is a maybe, it's enough. And if there is a maybe, and you're thirsty to shift paradigm to infinite abundance, my mentorship is a shortcut. Booking a mentorship with me is a shortcut, because you get to be in my energy for the transmission to occur. When you come in my mentorship, I have absolutely no capacity to judge you. I cannot judge you. That love, that unconditional love, is that which releases your guilt about yourself. And releasing guilt and shame is the opening to all abundance. So that's why it's a shortcut. Because I can hold the energy for you that you cannot hold for yourself right now. If you can't. If you can, absolutely great. Go forth in abundance. Like everything is magic. Everything you touch turns into gold. You only receive abundance from everywhere. People are grateful for you. They show you appreciation. They invite you in their environment. They want to collaborate with you. They want to create with you. You have a problem of abundance. You have to say no, because there is too much. You have to have more boundary. If that's your case, great. If it isn't, at least be honest enough to say, for now, I'm struggling. I need support. And I am willing to give my energy to receive that support. And you're on your way to living in more and more abundance, more and more insight, more and more opening, more and more realization and deepening of realization of non-separation, which is, it can be seen in a moment, and yet it is still progressively revealed in our life. That's so beautiful. That every day you feel more and more abundant, lighter and lighter, more and more relaxed by receiving more and more insight from you walking the talk. I work, integrate as you go. If you work with me, you will be invited to have more clarity and to take inspired action towards the dream that is seeking you. Your dream is seeking you to exist. Your dream needs you to take a step towards it so that it can take a step towards you. If you don't show up to your dream, it cannot take form. So working with me is bringing you clarity, inner conviction, so that you can receive more for your presence, so that you can value yourself more. And life has no choice to reflect it back at you, because life is the mirror that is reflecting yourself. Life is reflecting at you the belief you hold about yourself. So what is it that you're saying to yourself when no one is looking? What is your inner conversation about yourself and others, about the world? What is your inner conversation when you spend money? Are you spending in gratitude, or are you contracting and saying, oh, there's not enough, I'm so anxious, I cannot spend, I cannot deplete myself? Or are you, thank you life for offering me this opportunity to be able to buy this mentorship, to buy this clothes, to buy this dinner, to give to a charity. Thank you life for giving me the possibility to flow my abundance energy in the world and receive it back. Those are two different narratives. And unless you change your narrative, your life is not going to change. So I am the accelerator in my body, mind, to support you to change your narrative so that you can live your own version of heaven on earth. It's not the same version as my version. Perfect. We're all infinitely different. Your truth is your truth. But what is your highest truth? That's what I want for you, your highest truth. As I am living more and more my highest truth, I invite you to do the same through stepping to the portal of my highest truth. And my highest truth is that my container is a 6-week open telegram with me, where you receive prompt to bring yourself in clarity, where you have a call every week with me to bring yourself in conviction in your body, not only in your mind, where you dissolve in front of me all the density, the contraction, the shame, the guilt, the anger, the sadness, whatever comes up. And this container is $15,000 for 6 weeks for now, because it's gonna keep increasing. Ginger! Yeah. As I value myself more and more, I invite you to value yourself more and more. This price will be increasing in time. Okay, I'll insert some link below. And I'm writing a book. It is soon gonna be published. It's a solo book. I'll let you know when it's done. Bye.